This summer's rapidly coming to a close, and it's time to get back to work and put the hammer down and close out 2011 with some serious growth. Come on, let's talk about it. Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice, and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by the Newsletter Guru's concierge print and mail on-demand service. Newsletter printing has been made fast, easy, painless, and inexpensive.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. The summer is rapidly coming to a close. Labor Day's right around the corner, and that means we've only got a few more months to finish 2011 as strong as possible. I just decided that I'm going to shoot a series of videos over the coming weeks that we'll be showing here on Newsletter Guru TV, and it's called Put the Hammer Down for Growth. Alright, so you're getting the idea that this is not a slow kayak paddle around the lake. This is a put the hammer down and get your business growing so you can finish out 2011 as strong as you can. Now, by the way, if you have any friends that are entrepreneurs, small business owners, you're going to want to share this series with them. Point them to newsletterguru.tv so they too can get trained on putting the hammer down. The first lesson that I want to teach you in this series is how to use this phenomenon, this low to no cost phenomenon known as social media marketing to really actually grow your list, actually do more business, get people to know, like, and trust you. It really is. It's just become an amazing business accelerator. If you're new to social media, you know, I'm talking about blogs, I'm talking about Facebook and Twitter, and LinkedIn is a very, very powerful program. I want to give you right now kind of about a 3 to 4 step simple sequence that you can do, and pretty much I think you can do it in probably, I'd say, less than half an hour a week, if you will. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on how fast you work and how fast you write. The genesis, I think the foundation of social media marketing is the blog. It allows you to communicate in such a great way with people. It's a real communication piece where you can tell people what's on your mind, tell them something about your business, share something that's fun, interesting, and informative that they're going to find interesting. See, one of the keys to blogging is that this doesn't always have to be all about your business. In fact, it's going to be a better and more powerful blog if it becomes much more of a dialogue. So people get to know you. When I mean dialogue, people will actually comment on your blog, and that's very good. So when people comment on your blog, you want to jump into the comment sequence and comment back. You're building rapport, you're building communication, you're building community. Blogs are very, very powerful. If you're just starting out, I like to tell people try to go 2 to 3 times a week. Whether that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever it is, try and blog 2 to 3 times a week. By the way, you're also going to get some tremendous SEO benefits from blogging, because the search engine spiders that go out there, and FYI, I'm a little outside my comfort zone about knowing all this SEO stuff, but I know that the search engine spiders, when they go by your blog, the website that has your blog, if it constantly recognizes that there's new information, that's a good thing. It's going to stop by and see what's going on. So I suspect when you post a blog, what you want to do is have a few keywords in it that people will use when they're searching for you or your business, your product, your service, what have you. So you build those into the articles, and that's going to help you with the ranking. All right? That aside, once you post to your blog, what you then want to do is promote your blog on Facebook. Now, it's very easy. You go and you promote your blog, say, hey, new blog post. You can give the title, maybe give maybe a short sentence or two about the benefits of what the article is about or what the blog post is about, and then you put a link to your blog. So that will trace. That's called a backlink also. The next thing you want to do is you go over to your Twitter account, and again, new blog post, and then you put the very engaging title or maybe something they're going to learn on the blog, and you put a link right there in Twitter, and when people read that, oh, you know, 5 quick steps to do this or 10 shortcuts to do that. Hey, here's a great resource, and when they click on the link, that will open up your blog post. Those are all great things. Here's how social media really kicks in and takes the whole know, like, and trust and the communication to the next level. When someone retweets your post, you will get to see that because you know, when you use various Twitter tools like TweetDeck or something else, it'll show you when people are retweeting, and then you want to thank them, very kind and things like that. Again, you want to build community, build rapport, and just build some really great back and forth dialogue. Same thing on Facebook. You're going to promote it on Facebook. Somebody's going to come back and say, hey, that was a good post. I enjoyed that topic. That was very, very valuable and beneficial. Thanks for sharing. So you go back in and share that. And then you just repeat it. There's a lot more to social media, and I'm going to cover that in the next coming weeks as we go through this series. Put the hammer down to get maximum growth out of your business. But that is kind of what I'll just call that the primer course for how to blog, how often to blog. Remember, every blog does not have to be all business stuff, and it shouldn't be. Let it be a conversation. Let it be a relationship builder. Okay, so when they go to the blog and you comment, they comment, you comment back, you build rapport. Use Facebook, use Twitter to promote your blog. You can also promote your blog on LinkedIn. And we're going to give some great strategies on LinkedIn also. All right, that is the first lesson about the phenomenon, the marketing and business building phenomenon known as social media marketing. That is the first in the series of how to put the hammer down so you can achieve maximum growth in your business. All right? Hey, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on Newsletter Guru TV, either click the share button or click the like button and go ahead and leave a comment on Facebook or put a comment down there on the Newsletter Guru TV website. I very much appreciate hearing from you, and I like hearing the comments. It's actually where I get a lot of the ideas for the episodes that I shoot. And again, if you don't want to miss any of the episodes, what you want to do is sign into the gray box right there in the Newsletter Guru TV website, and I'll send an email every time we upload a new episode, so you're always going to be up to date. Hey, before the day's out, look at your business and look for ways to add more value to what it is that you're providing for your customers. More value in your products and services. Add some more value in the way that you treat your customers, the experience they have, because folks, when you give world-class service and you add more value to what you're doing, your customers are going to stay longer, and that means they'll typically spend more, and that's a great thing. And before the day's out, go out there and make somebody's day just a little bit brighter. Do something nice, some random act of kindness. Make somebody feel special, really makes you feel good. All right? Until next episode, the next issue of Putting the Hammer Down. This is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Higher perceived value from your customers. And for how many customers are regularly referring their friends, clients, and neighbors to your business? All right, folks, hold on for the plane. All right, my final question about your business in this episode. All right. True or false? Number 4. Now, if you asked a bunch of your customers, and that's the surest way, forget it, just take 2. All right, newsletter quiz number 2. If the less you frig. Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. You know, we are ready to kick this year. No. You frig. This summer's blah, blah, blah. This summer's blah, blah, blah. All right, folks, if you don't want to miss a single episode in the series, put the hammer down for growth. Sign up in the box. Put your name right there in the box, and you're going to get signed. Do it again. You frig.